I was cursed with immortality in 1324. Today, they opened my tomb. I don't remember the exact words of the curse. I remember the fire, though. A village in northern France. I was 19, stupid, and accused of witchcraft because the crops failed and I happened to know how to read. They dragged me to the square. The priest didn't look at me when he spoke. The crowd did. I should have died that night. I felt the flames take my skin. I felt my lungs fill with smoke. I remember screaming until my throat collapsed into ash. And then I woke up. Same body, same square, same night. No fire, no crowd, just me, lying in the dirt. Whole. At first I thought it was God. Then I thought it was the devil. Eventually, I stopped thinking about it at all. Because it didn't stop. I drowned in 1412. Woke up on the riverbank. I was hanged in 1523. Rope snapped. Neck healed. I starved during a siege in 1630. I felt every hour of it. When my heart stopped, it started again. I learned something important after the 5th or 6th death. I don't heal immediately. I die, fully, and then I come back. Sometimes minutes later, sometimes hours. Once, in 1816, they buried me. I suffocated in total darkness, dirt in my mouth, nails tearing off as I clawed at wood that wouldn't break. When I died, I woke up again, still buried. It took 12 deaths before the coffin finally collapsed enough for me to dig my way out. After that, I avoided people. I moved constantly. New names, new countries. Wars were the worst. Easy to disappear in, but too easy to get caught in something that would leave me trapped instead of dead. In 1916, I was buried again, this time under a collapsed trench. I didn't wake up above ground. The earth hardened around me. I died, came back, died again, over and over. Eventually, something shifted. Rocks settled, time moved, and then nothing. No light, no sound, just centuries of dying in silence. You lose track of yourself after the first 100 years underground. You start counting in deaths instead of days. Then yesterday, or what I assume was yesterday, I heard something different. A vibration, metal striking stone, voices. Not in French. Not in anything I recognized. The pressure shifted. Air touched my face for the first time in what felt like 1,000 lifetimes. Light burned my eyes. I tried to speak. My vocal cords hadn't been used in centuries. It came out wrong, wet, animal. Someone screamed. Above me stood 3 figures in suits I couldn't understand. Clear masks, white fabric, devices glowing in their hands. One of them said something. It sounded like English, but warped, evolved. I caught one word. Specimen. They didn't see a man. They saw an artifact. One of them scanned me. A thin beam of blue light passed through my chest. I could see my ribs illuminated under my skin. I could see my heart. It was beating. One of them said, very clearly this time, "Carbon dating confirms. Organic structure originated early 14th century." Another voice replied, "Impossible. That would make him nearly 3,000 years old." 3,000. I hadn't even realized. They helped me out of the excavation pit. My legs barely worked. My skin felt thin, wrong. The air tasted different, cleaner, artificial. Above us, the sky wasn't the sky I remembered. There were structures floating in the distance, silent, massive, like cities suspended in clouds. One of them handed me something reflective. I saw my face. Still 19. Still the same. Behind me, one of them whispered, "It's 4023. I don't know what scares me more, the fact that the world survived that long, or the way they're looking at me now, like they've just discovered something they plan to keep. And I've learned over the centuries that death is never the worst part. Being trapped is.